Well, somehow chapter 160 spoilers are out already, and of course I just had to cover them once I saw what happens at the end of this chapter. And yes, it has to do with what we saw at the end of last chapter with Aqua and Hikaru. And as usual, it's all thanks to the goat Donut for the early leaks. But yeah, it seems the chapter opens with Hikaru just saying he never did anything. Basically like what he said at the end of the last chapter, about not knowing what Aqua was talking about. However, the scene then switches back to Nino, who says Hikaru actually didn't do anything besides talk about Ai. Also, it seems like he tried to get Nino and Ryosuke to break. I guess that means Hikaru tried to break them mentally, or actually get them to break up. Either way, it's still pretty manipulative on Hikaru's part. It makes it pretty clear that Hikaru was the one pulling the strings after all. Seems like they're actually letting Nino talk too, which is nice of them. It's really thanks to Akane though, for even being willing to talk and get answers from the woman who just tried to kill her. But then the scene changes back to Hikaru, who clarifies that Nino and Ryosuke were the ones who approached him, and he even thought of them as friends, which is kinda surprising. However, he didn't know that they were obsessed with Ai. My question is though, how do they even know Hikaru and his connection with Ai? Did they just meet randomly? Something isn't adding up here. Hikaru did tell them his sad story though, but was also very vague with it, and unsure if he should visit Ai, who was about to give birth at the time. Instead, he asked Ryosuke to deliver a bouquet for him. That's crazy. Well, first, it's because I'm almost certain Ai must have recognized the bouquet of white flowers when she saw them. She probably instantly knew that they were from Hikaru, which is really tragic. And also imagine Hikaru actually had the will to meet Ai instead. They could have been able to talk and things might have been way different. Enough with the fanfic though. Apparently, Hikaru and Nino went to Goro's dead body too after Ryosuke killed him. Hikaru was really there to witness the death and birth of his son. Speaking of that son, Aqua then accuses Hikaru of trying to kill Ruby and torturing people on purpose. I guess Aqua's assuming Hikaru is the one who sent Nino to kill Ruby. I'm not sure about the torturing part though. Aqua throws more accusations too by saying Hikaru manipulated weak people into killing others, so his hand would remain clean. However, Hikaru tells Aqua that he also has the same lion eyes that make people obey him. Even Hikaru knows that Aqua is also guilty of instigating people. That Staringan Genjutsu must be insane. I think this is also where we get this crazy panel of Hikaru, like actually insanely creepy. Bro is on demon time for real, but Aqua does not care as he yaps about how Ruby sings of love for those who believe. And her eyes are not meant to deceive, but to express love. Then on the last page, Aqua has his white Staringan active as he pulls out a knife and tells Hikaru that it's time to disappear for Ruby's sake. Unreal. Aqua's finally made his choice it seems. He would rather kill Hikaru for his sister's sake and live a happy life with the people he loves. As for if Aqua can actually get the kill, I kinda doubt it, not gonna lie. But it's cool that he seems to have committed. However, after the last bait and switch, I wouldn't be too surprised if Aqua just drops the knife on the floor or something saying he can't do it. That or someone else just shows up. I do hope it's not that anticlimactic though. Obviously, there's probably going to be a lot more depth in the official chapter 2, which I'll cover in my review. But for now, what do y'all think of the spoiler so far? Did you predict Aqua would try to kill Hikaru here? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. I got some more Oshi content here too that you can check out. Peace.